We all have that dream, right? Waking up in a sun-drenched villa, hearing the waves, with the biggest decision of the day being beach or pool. It's the ultimate lifestyle fantasy. But what if that fantasy wasn't just about escaping the daily grind? What if it was also one of the smartest financial moves you could ever make? Let's look past the postcards for a minute and talk about turning that island dream into a profitable reality. The Caribbean real estate market is hot right now. Seriously hot. Fueled by a massive rebound in tourism and a whole new wave of remote workers looking for paradise, demand for rental properties has seen a major surge. This isn't about finding a cute little vacation spot. This is about finding the financial powerhouses of the Caribbean. We're focusing on what really matters: proven return on investment, high rental yields, and smart, sustainable growth. So, let's count down the islands that can turn your portfolio as golden as their sands. Number 12, St. Martin. Kicking off our list is the island with two personalities, St. Martin. Its biggest advantage: it's incredibly welcoming to foreign buyers, with no restrictions and a stable political scene. The market here is a fascinating mix, from ultra-luxury villas to surprisingly affordable apartments, some starting as low as $95,000. You'll have a 1% property tax to factor in, but the blend of French and Dutch cultures creates a diverse tourism market that keeps rental yields in the solid 4 to 5% range. It's a fantastic and versatile entry point into the Caribbean. Number 11, St. Lucia. St. Lucia is all about growth potential. Think of this as getting in on the ground floor of a market that's ready to take off. While its typical rental yield of around 3.6% is a bit more modest, the island's tourism sector is on a serious upward swing. With affordable entry points starting around $250,000, it's a golden opportunity for a strategic investor who's playing the long game. The island's iconic pitons and lush landscapes are a huge magnet for tourists, and the government is actively rolling out the red carpet for investment. Number 10, Barbados. If Caribbean real estate were the stock market, Barbados would be the blue-chip stock. It's one of the most developed and stable markets in the region, with strong, year-round demand for rentals that makes it a reliable income generator. Now, property taxes and upkeep are on the higher side, but so are the standards of luxury and infrastructure. Entry prices usually start around $500,000, because you're buying into a premier destination for high-net-worth individuals. With rental yields around 3 to 4%, Barbados isn't about a quick buck, it's about stability, prestige, and owning a piece of a truly top-tier market. Number 9, the Bahamas. You can't talk Caribbean real estate without talking about the Bahamas. As a prime destination for buyers, especially from North America, its proximity to the US guarantees a steady flow of tourists and renters. Investors can expect healthy rental yields between 3 to 5%, backed by a large expat community and a world-class tourism industry. Plus, the country offers some incredible tax advantages, including no income or capital gains tax. The entry prices can be higher, but you're paying for a secure, well-established market with a long history of success. Number 8, Turks and Caicos. When it comes to pure, unapologetic luxury, Turks and Caicos is in a league of its own. This is a high-end market, driven by exclusive tourism and a thirst for premium vacation rentals. If you have the capital, with entry points often starting at $400,000 and climbing fast, the returns can be massive. Rental yields hover around 4 to 5%, but the nightly rates for luxury villas are staggering, especially in peak season. The market's power comes from its exclusivity and limited supply, which keeps property values high. For an investor targeting the absolute top of the market, this is it. Number 7, Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands isn't just a financial hub, it's the heavyweight champion of Caribbean finance, and its real estate market reflects that. It's a true tax haven, zero property, income, or capital gains tax. That alone makes it incredibly attractive for holding assets that appreciate. A large community of expatriate finance professionals keeps the rental market humming, with yields of 4 to 5%. This is not an emerging market, it's a blue-chip investment known for its unshakable political and economic stability, though be prepared for high prices and fierce competition for properties. Number 6, Dominica. Known as the Nature Island, Dominica offers an incredible blend of eco-conscious living and surprising affordability. It's one of the cheapest Caribbean islands for property, with its Citizenship by Investment program offering entry points starting at just $200,000. The island's deep commitment to sustainable tourism is fueling new growth, and investors are seeing rental yields in the 4 to 5% range. And here's the kicker, there's no capital gains tax, and annual property taxes are remarkably low, making it a very efficient place to grow your investment. Number 5. Grenada. Grenada is a rising star with a secret weapon. Its tourism market is booming, especially with its focus on eco-luxury, and rental demand is climbing right along with it. You can get into a government-approved project for around $220,000, and typical rental yields are a very healthy 4.3%. But what really sets Grenada apart is its Citizenship by Investment program. It's one of the only Caribbean nations whose citizens are eligible for the US E2 Treaty Investor Visa, a game-changing advantage that attracts a powerful class of global investors. Number 4. Antigua and Barbuda. With its legendary 365 beaches and a blossoming luxury scene, Antigua and Barbuda is a rental machine. The market is drawing in affluent travelers, creating powerful demand for high-end villas and generating great rental yields of around 4%, with some luxury spots hitting an incredible 6 to 8% annually. Quality homes can be in short supply, which helps keep prices strong, but the market is still competitive. Add in favorable tax benefits and a popular Citizenship by Investment program, and you have a magnet for foreign capital that ensures liquidity and growth. Number 3. St. Kitts and Nevis. There's a reason they call St. Kitts and Nevis the platinum standard. It has one of the most stable, well-regulated markets in the entire Caribbean. The economy is strong, tourism is booming, and property values just keep climbing. Investors can expect fantastic rental yields, typically around 5.1%, that can surge to nearly 10% during the high season. The market gets a huge boost from both tourists and the students attending its 2 American universities. And with no personal income tax or capital gains tax, the financial incentives are undeniable. Number 2. Exuma, Bahamas. Wait, didn't we already cover the Bahamas? Yes, but the district of Exuma is a world unto itself and deserves its own spot right near the top. This stunning chain of 365 cays and islands is an absolute hotspot for high-end tourism, with rental demand that is off the charts. The famous swimming pigs, the crystal clear water, and the exclusive vibe have created a micro-market where rental yields can push between 4 to 6% on multi-million-dollar properties. For a pure rental income play, Exuma is a financial force of nature. Number 1. Dominican Republic. And taking our number 1 spot, for its unbeatable mix of high returns, low costs, and explosive growth, is the Dominican Republic. This market is a true financial powerhouse. It offers some of the highest rental yields in the Caribbean, with well-located properties seeing returns in the 6 to 8% range, and sometimes even higher. Property prices in some hotspots have jumped over 11% year over year, and that growth shows no signs of slowing down. With quality properties starting as low as $150,000, the barrier to entry is so much lower than on other top-tier islands. Plus, the government actively encourages investment with laws like Confota, which can give you a 15-year exemption from property taxes. Fueled by record-breaking tourism, which flew past 10 million visitors in 2023 and continues to climb, the Dominican Republic is, from a pure financial standpoint, the number 1 island for real estate investment. Finding the right property in one of these amazing markets is the key. The opportunities are real, but they take expert navigation. If you're serious about building a powerful international real estate portfolio, make sure you like this video and subscribe. We break down global markets every single week to give you the intel you need to invest with confidence. So there you have it, the 12 best Caribbean islands to buy real estate. Not just for a vacation, but for a serious financial return. From the stable, blue-chip markets like Barbados and the Cayman Islands to the high-growth powerhouses like the Dominican Republic and St. Kitts, there's an opportunity for every kind of investor. A strategic investment here is more than just a property. It's a hard asset in a growing market, a source of steady rental income, and a smart hedge against economic uncertainty. The dream of owning a piece of an island is amazing, but the financial reality can be even better. Choose wisely, do your research, and your little piece of paradise could become the best performing asset in your entire portfolio.